Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news Cartridge for Friday, July 29th, 2016. Today's show begins with a glitch just discovered in Overwatch. It's actually possible to move between different parts of the level in Nepal. The gamers in the video explain there is no real purpose for this, it's just a cool thing you can do. Hearthstone's next expansion is called One Night in Karazhan, and you can get 2 free cards just by playing it. Activision has heard how much gamers are dissatisfied with Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, which released earlier this week. The game will be improved, according to Marvel's creative director Bill Roseman. I'm sure they didn't care about the complaints as much as they did the Steam refunds. Good job, everyone. BioWare's forums will be shutting down soon, so the company can use those resources on other projects. To be fair, there are other free places you can go to talk about stuff like Reddit or Facebook groups. Plenty of space to talk about BioWare stuff. But if that does have you down, then how about we do release announcements? And you can't be sad after you see this adorable Yarny figure that comes in the Unraveled Collector's Edition, coming on August 2nd for $35 US or your regional equivalent. He's so cute. Ariel from Diablo is coming to Heroes of the Storm, and you can try her in the public test server right now, and she releases fully on August 8th. Just Sing is coming to PS4 and Xbox One on September 6th, and will include over 40 songs. Drive Club is confirmed to be a PSVR launch title. Rainbow Six Siege is not the only game free this weekend on Steam. Ark Survival Evolved is free too, and you have until Monday morning to play it. And finally, for teasers, there is controversy as to exactly what Shadow the Hedgehog is saying and Mario and Sonic at the 2016 Olympic Games in Rio. Listen here. Yeah, that's so weird. The official word is he is saying caught, but I'll leave that up to you. Someone has been playing No Man's Sky already. Find out how he got his hands on the game next on News Cartridge. Today's top story is about No Man's Sky. We are 2 weeks away or less, maybe, from playing No Man's Sky. However, that hasn't stopped one gamer from somehow obtaining a copy for PS4, loading it up, and playing it. I have watched one of his videos, and I will tell you, this is the real deal. The gamer goes by the name Damien, and he says he paid $1,300 US for a copy which was sold from a retail store after they disregarded the street release date. Damien explained in a rather lengthy Reddit post his reasoning for paying so much for the game, and it comes down to he wanted to play it now, and he had the money. It's just that simple. Quite frankly, I'm not shocked by how much he forked over. I'm shocked that the servers are up and accessible. I can understand having them up and running, but accessible? Why you do that, Hello Games? Sean Murray has advised gamers to avoid spoilers via Twitter, though he hasn't commented about the exact release date on PC. Both articles I referenced say August 12th for PC, but Steam's page still says August 9th. One of the two has to say something about it sooner or later. Next on the Pokemon Go stop, 3 full weeks of Pokemon Go news. It's going to be a long time before another game gets this much attention. And if you're interested in playing Pokemon Go and live in Italy, it has now released in your country. The boss of Niantic has spoken up about Pokemon trackers and other things like user-created maps which show the location of Pokemon. He discourages trainers from using them, saying they take some of the fun out of the game. And I quite agree. It's a lot of fun not knowing what's out there. It gives you that sense of wonder instead of just heading from point A to point B with a singular objective. In other Pokemon news, screenshots of Pokemon Sun and Moon have been leaked ahead of the reveal, which is coming Monday. Looks like we're having a day 16. Magikarp has his own music video out now, and it's just as catchy as it is weird. I have no idea why that Magikarp is out of water. Here, let's end the confusion. Look, I found Ditto. Well, this giant Ditto pillow. The hunt for Ditto in Pokemon Go still continues, and in final Pokemon Go news, don't be this person. This person is not only a killjoy, but they couldn't be bothered to find a new piece of paper to write an empty threat on. Seriously, if you're writing threats on the back of an envelope and stapling it to a tree because kids are playing a game, you really need to think about, just consider your whole life, okay? People like this amaze me because these are the same people who wanted gamers to get up and out of the house and get fresh air. Now that we're doing that, it's still not good enough. I've been called a Poke-Zombie as an insult. What have you been called because of this game? Got a story to tell? Let me know in the comment section down below. And the quick spot is the space requirements for the PSVR. Sony recommends an area 9.8 feet by 6.2 feet, or roughly 3 meters by 1.9 meters. This may sound like quite a bit of an area, but in reality, it's not. HTC Vive games can take an area up to 3 meters by 3 meters, roughly 9.8 feet by 9.8 feet. But games can vary and the amount of space needed. When it comes down to it, it's about the same, except for the Oculus Rift, which, of course, for now, is a purely sitting experience. Finally today, Disney Infinity is going to no longer be produced, but I noticed something that caught me a little off guard. In the beginning of next year, March 2017, Disney Infinity will no longer be playable on either mobile or PC. The console version will still work just fine though. Now this isn't about if they're not supporting the game, because they're not supporting the console version either after a certain point, but for Disney to render the game unplayable seems ludicrous considering all the figures players have bought. They put quite a bit of money into the game. I don't feel as though it's fair to PC players to have to either stop playing or buy the console version. I'm fairly sure this is due to DRM issues, and if they stop making the games, one could argue Disney could update it to be DRM free, which would allow for the game to still be played. Yes, this would involve possibly running authentication servers until the console edition's time has run out too, but I don't see how Disney could show favoritism to one platform or the other. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section down below. Hooray! Monday's game releases, because I'm off for the weekend. For PC, Zombie Camp, System Crash, Lathe Episode 1, Corpo Tale, Land It, Selma and the Wisp, Interlude, Help, Trials of Azra, The Orb of Chambers 2, Valkyrius Prime, Rail Adventures, and Goo Cublets The Void. For Xbox One, Dead Island Retro Revenge. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I'm Dandruff. I'll see you on Monday. And when the Squirtle opened a toy shop, what did they call it? Blast Toys.